You may have noticed, but the marketing world has changed yet again. And the attributes that define a marketer who does good work and great work is shifting too. As my friend Alicia Suter at Growth Play, a consulting firm for business development, said, the skills that got you to where we are won't be the skills that get you where we need to be in the future. This idea really resonated with me, and it's something I wanted to highlight today. Not everyone is cut out to be a legal marketer. In fact, many of those occupying the seats in law firms aren't going to want to grow into the next level marketers, the people that we need in the profession for the future. And ultimately, many are going to retire or take another path. But if you're watching this video, you're likely one of those people who wants to not just survive in legal marketing, but thrive in the next phase of legal marketing. If that's you, then you're gonna wanna keep watching, because I'm gonna break down the top skills and attributes you're going to need to be a great legal marketer now and into the future. Let's dive in. The attribute that most marketers need to master in the future is resourcefulness. This looks like digging deep into the ether to find answers and working hard to get the information out of the people who are hard to talk to or difficult to get time with. You know who I'm talking about. That's resourcefulness. You see, I polled some expert legal marketers in my field. I've been working in this field for over 15 years, and I asked them what makes the best legal marketers. And so many of them said, resourcefulness. This is something legal marketers are asked to do regularly because lawyers are stretched for time, legal assistants are inundated with work, and practice group leaders are juggling so many balls, it's sometimes hard to keep track of where they are and when. The best legal marketers are resourceful because they're willing to walk to the near edge of the earth to uncover information that could help them be better at their jobs. But what does that really look like? That means reading books after hours, learning legal terminology, and having enough humility to identify when your role isn't to be the expert on a topic, but to find an expert to help you. And being willing and able to uncover the missing pieces is such an essential part of being a great legal marketer. Do you agree? If so, comment below. The legal marketers of tomorrow will claim their space as business professionals in the legal industry and not back down. Now, this may not seem like an attribute or a skill to you, but I speak to so many marketers who admit to me that lawyers can intimidate them. And the best legal marketers are those who realize that lawyers, yes, are brilliant and yes, can be intimidating, but they're also people who desperately need the advice, support, and help of a strong marketer who can claim his or her space in a tough discussion and defend it. This means not only claiming this title, but also behaving like it's theirs and making clear where the boundaries and their team's boundaries lie. Now, I'm not saying marketers should be disrespectful or unprofessional. I'm instead saying that they need to claim the space as a business professional within the firms to be seen as one. This means getting comfortable, making others a little bit uncomfortable sometimes. And this is something that I see many legal marketers struggle with. So what do the best legal marketers do? They claim that space. Do you think you claim enough space within your firm? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Another attribute that marketers really are going to need now and into the future within the legal industry is to ask why and what much more frequently. Curiosity may have killed the cat, but it defines a great legal marketer. Being able to consistently uncover the why behind a presumption or an assumption that's getting held within the firm will help you have a clear understanding of what makes the firm tick. Here are a few examples of this in action. Let's say a lawyer wants to sponsor a golf tournament. Why? What goals of theirs does it support? How will it lead to more business for the firm? When do they expect the firm to see ROI from that investment? What does relationship building really look like within their industry and within their practice group? Another example of this would be if an attorney came to you and said, my clients only like to attend cocktail parties. Those are the only types of events they'll show up to. The first question I would ask is, why do you think that? How has the attendance in the past been when we've hosted other types of events? Was this a touch point that allowed for adequate business conversation, or was this just a casual get-together? These are the questions that can help you understand the true ROI, and it's a why and a what type of question. And the third example is that attorney comes to you in a B2B environment and says, we need to respond to this request for proposal, this RFP from a client. This client has never given us work, but we need to respond. My first question as a marketer is going to be why? Did the client request that we respond? Does the client have an adequate upcoming matter that we may be able to support them with or provide legal advising with? Do their billable rates even align with ours? Are they going to pay them? These are questions that more legal marketers need to be asking and pushing back on attorneys to help them think more strategically about business initiatives. Do you see now why can be such a powerful question, and what can be an even better question to help marketers leverage and uncover much more about their firm and the lawyers? So please ask why and what more. If you agree, would you give this video a thumbs up? The best legal marketers have strong project management and execution skills. This is such a key attribute. Lawyers are known for being tough to please, so the best legal marketers are extremely good at managing expectations, executing projects flawlessly, and managing up and managing projects down. If you're a more junior legal marketer and you haven't invested in learning project management skills, now's the time to do it. It'll benefit you throughout your entire career. When I worked in a law firm, I supported over 70 attorneys in business development across 2 practice groups. Having strong organizational skills and taking pride in completing projects and tasks in a timely manner and being able to communicate that to your team and to the lawyers you support, that's what the best legal marketers have. The best legal marketers plan their days and weeks around their deadlines and have a keen ability to prioritize projects. I got some really great advice early in my career. One of my first bosses in legal told me that working in a law firm is like going to the bank. If you make daily deposits into your bank account, you can cash out every once in a while and still be okay. But if you're not making those daily deposits, meaning doing your work, executing it timely, and getting those small wins, you can't cash out. You'll be let go. And this same thing applies to new ideas and initiatives within the legal industry. If you're showing up daily and doing great work, you can absolutely have an off day and still be okay. But consistently letting others down or missing deadlines only leads to a quick exit in most firms. And any idea or proposal you have, it's going to be quickly shot down because people aren't going to believe you can execute it fully. Great marketers understand that failure is a part of growth. Marketing is a game of trial and error. The best marketers realize that what works for one practice or law firm won't always work for another, and are willing to test, and fail until they find a workable strategy. The best legal marketers are willing to challenge the status quo, go against the grain, and coax their law firms and leaders to try new approaches to marketing. This can be scary. But this is where that banking analogy is so important that I mentioned earlier. If you're getting the small wins and having small successes, you can have some big failures along the way and still bounce back. And if you haven't failed at anything in your legal marketing career, perhaps you're not taking enough risks. So develop the skill of failing. I promise you'll be okay as long as you're making those daily deposits. What attributes would you say define great legal marketers now and into the future? Anything I missed? If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and comment below attribute so I know to make more content like this. I'm always trying to think of ways to enhance legal marketers' skills, attributes, and just help them grow in their careers. And if you enjoyed this video, check out some of my other videos on digital marketing for lawyers. Want to learn more about how to become a better legal marketer? Go ahead and follow our newsletter, which comes out once a month. We share the latest tips and trends you need to stay aware of as a legal marketer. The link is below to sign up. And just a reminder that when you give this video a thumbs up, share it, and spread it with your colleagues who need to hear it, it really helps us. So we appreciate you just doing that. And finally, please share this video, give it a thumbs up, and spread it with your colleagues who need to learn these skills and attributes too.